of moments, but already popular. First time ever you've done the lip gloss with the lipstick.
Yes, I wanted to do a combo because I like to take the guesswork out. And everyone, again, if you're familiar with my philosophy, it's really because I've worked with so many incredible women who basically helped me realize that women instinctively put themselves in the categories of classic, iconic, and avant-garde. And honestly, if you're sitting there right now going, huh, wait a minute, if there's another category, please tell me. I want to know. Call in, tweet me, Instagram me. But I've done classic, iconic, and avant-garde. And let's look at the options I put together for you right here. So in the middle, we have the classic, which is this beautiful virgin, which is this beautiful kind of soft, kind of pinky nude lipstick. And then Pinch, which is this gorgeous, it's like everyone's favorite pink lip gloss. And then right over here, I've got the iconic, which is in, it's hard to see on this angle. You've got the, it's called the lipstick, which is, this is one of my #1 sellers.
Oh, wow.
It is so hard to keep in stock. And then over here, this is the avant-garde, which these beautiful, beautiful berry colors. And I know some of you might be even thinking right now, like, wait a minute, berry colors aren't avant-garde, but to some people they are.
Right.
So again, these are the categories. They're not representative of the lipsticks you're seeing, except, well, actually, the Virgin is on the first one, and the iconic, that is Ache. But you're seeing the avant-garde, that's actually a different lipstick there. But we'll go back to the colors right here. These are the actual colors you're getting. And again, like, lipsticks for me are so important. I'm gonna have actually Ina put on, and I want, can I show you? I'm gonna just show this. While she's applying the
applicator, right.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the applicator for a minute. She's applying the lip gloss because she already has the lipstick on. And I wanna talk about the applicator because everyone asks me, why isn't it a brush? And why isn't it that sponge doe foot applicator? The reason being, doe foot applicators, they streak your gloss. Brushes are great, but you use them a couple times and then they splay as you put them into your component. So makeup artists know the secret. When they do those big glossy lips in the ads, they usually pile the gloss on their pinky finger or a little spatula to give you that true non-streaked gloss. So what I did was I created this from, oh my God, you look fantastic. We'll look at a before and after. These are true colors, but did you notice we skipped the lip conditioning step because they're both my lipstick and my ultimate lip gloss are formulated from a lip conditioning base. So they're packed with nutrients to hydrate your lips. And more importantly, when I was in the lab, and especially with the gloss, because every client I worked with would say glosses,
sticky,
they're
and
sticky,
they're tacky,
but they suck all the moisture out of your lip and your lips feel chapped underneath. So this is actually a lip conditioner. You've got that silicone wand on the end. You can put it on and skip your lip conditioner. But these are true colors, so you get true color payoff. Look at Alora. So she's wearing the avant-garde, and Alora, you look fantastic. Let's look at your face. Look how true and rich that berry pink is. I mean, most glosses, you would be killing yourself to get that kind of color payoff. And then she's also got the beautiful lipstick underneath.
Okay,
to get the two.
Just so you know, one of these is $22, so for $6 more, you're getting the other. It's the lipstick and the lip gloss duo, free shipping today, and $7 on your charge card. How beautiful is that?
Yeah, and this is the iconic. This